Hey y'all, it's Lippy. It's hot outside. I know I had told my faithful friends, y'all know I don't like that word subscriber, that I was going to do a garden update. Not today. It is too hot. But something more important, right off the cuffs of our video yesterday, our salsa video, that I really needed to turn this camera on and show you guys. You know, I said I will always be transparent. And I always say, get a ball book. Because I got a lot of emails. Great emails too, by the way. Thank y'all. And some comments. A lot of you use Mrs. Wages. Shocked me. But it's good stuff, isn't it? And then there was a couple of questions about the different process of times. Because you see, Mrs. Wages took 40 minutes in the water bath canner. But the homegrown, if you will, the fresh tomatoes, the fresh vegetables, which is a low acidic, took 15 minutes. I always go 20. I've always added 5 minutes to any time I'm doing vegetables. Even in pressure canning. I call it a lagniappe, okay? Ball book doesn't say it, but it's 5 minutes, guys. But that was an interesting question. And I said, you know, I don't have the answer. At that time, it just was like, do what? And it dawned on me. The amount of vinegar that I put into the second one, which was all fresh, which you can use lemon juice, right? To keep that acidic. Because remember, 4.6 is in the book. Lippy goes by 4.5 and below for her safe zone for pH. I went a step further and I ordered test strips. We're going to do a video together. And I'm going to show you why I drop it down. I drop mine to 4.5 and below. I'm in the safe zone on my pH, okay? That's why I stressed in the last two videos. You can change your seasoning, but you cannot alter and add more of your low acidic foods, your peppers, your onions, your banana peppers. You know what I'm talking about. All of your peppers. You cannot go, if it says 2 cups in a ball book, don't go 2 1/4, don't go 2 1/2. Because then you're going to be messing up, because then you're going to have to come back and guesstimate what the lemon juice amount's going to be, or the vinegar amount. You see, I don't rebel can, guys. I was taught by my family. I've learned from the ball over these years, okay? So, anytime I do a video, as I told y'all, that recipe I did yesterday came directly from the ball book. I added cumin. That wasn't in there. Cumin does not alter that pH. I stayed within the guidelines of the ball book. It's just that simple. I don't go off riding dirt roads, guys. I stay on the freeway with ball lead me. Or should I say Miss Wages? Because the recipe's on the back of the bag. I mean, you know, what was it? Canned tomatoes are fresh, the package of dry mix, some vinegar. Yep, I think that was all it was on the bag. I'd have to climb a ladder to see, but simple. All right, I let my jars set up. This morning, I get my coffee, I drink it, I answer emails. This is what Lippy does. I came in, cooked breakfast, and I started my day about 5:45. Took my covers off my jars. Took the rings off. That's when I start getting my jars and I inspect them. It's coffee time, y'all. And I noticed 2 jars. Now, mind you, out of 50, 2 of them I culled. Here's one of them. I'm going to get my glasses on. What did I do with them? So y'all can see Can you see that right there? Because it looks like, oh, maybe you didn't debubble. I call that a cold pocket. Years ago, they used to call that a cold pocket. And the reason why you know that, can you follow that line? Can you see the crack here? The reason why there's crack here, there's no moisture. Okay, let's go back to this. It's called a cold pocket. There's bubbles. But if you follow the line all the way around, and it makes the line, but if you look here, that was my indication. Not so much my cold pocket, but that right there. There's no moisture there. Okay? Stay with me. My second jar. Let me find it. Here's a good example. Can you see that? Now, if I was to tilt it sideways, it would give me a cold pocket. See? So we're going to do it, because remember I told you I cooled it. So I'm going to tilt this sideways. I want you to watch what it does. Can you see the bubbles? It's giving me a cold pocket. If I'd have done it longer, elongated. Let me see if can y'all see this? That's the easiest way to test a cold pocket. But my water bath canner was clear. Two things happened. I overfilled. I missed my mark. All of us are guilty of it. Or I had a false seal. And this has happened. 1 to 2 in every batch that I do of a ball lid. I'm not getting this using cur lids, okay? But in my ball lids. Now, we're going to talk about lids right now because there is a comparison. This one is out of this box. I'm going to do some more canning, so I'll open this one up because I want y'all to really see. Now, like I said, I'm not the ball teacher by no means. I'm just a simple lady that puts food up for her family in the safest way I know. All right, let me get my glasses on. Now, let's go to this one. That's the one you're going to find in these boxes, okay? Oops. Can y'all see? I'm going to turn this. And I'm going to lift it. I'm trying to follow it on the camera so y'all can see what I'm seeing. I just noticed this with my eye. Let me see maybe if I do it like that. Okay, can y'all see this right here? Do you see that little bit of a curve? Now watch. It's not going to go away. It's going to flatten out. Reason why, it's got a curve. That's from the manufacturer, guys. But I'm not going to say it's not going to seal, because I noticed something else on it too. Now we're going to go to the ball when they packaged it like this. When they packaged it like this. Okay, let me go back up. Let's start spinning. Oh, I'm going to keep y'all in the camera. Y'all, there's not a blemish one. Well, let's go back to that first one that has that little bitty of a mountain. Very little bit of a mountain. But I want right here. Can y'all see that? That is nicked. My nail can feel it's nicked. Now, to the naked eye, I inspect my jars. I do this to my flats. That's what I do. You don't boil them no more. You're not supposed to do anything but just put them on. I don't do that. I actually set mine in just warm water. Sue me. It's just what I do. It's a mind thing. But now we better check every lid. Bam, there it is. I mean, my eyes, it's right there. Well, that makes me mad. But this is what I want to show you. Now, I've got quite a few of these boxes. This is the old Kerr lids with the white lined rubber. Okay? This box right here was on sale for 89 cents. 89 cents. I thought I had one open, but we're going to open it. We're going to do this together, guys. This is what this channel is for. It's our channel. It's sharing our knowledge. Not off the cuff, true knowledge. This is something I love, and I'm going to read this. Open kettle caution. Open kettle method must not be used except for foods which are sealed with paraffin. We're going to get to that. The only reason I know this, and I brought something else, because I know what it says. Now, I want y'all to see something. Let's see, how can I do this? All right. Let's hold it up to the cutesy box, but I want y'all to see something. Now, this is not BPA free, okay? But do y'all see? I don't know if I can, maybe it'll show like that. Okay, I'm going to have to just tell y'all. This is deeper embedded. This is more flat right here. It's deeper embedded, and it also has pitted marks, which makes sense because as you're processing something, that contents is moving up, okay? These pitted marks allows for that steam that's going to come up, in my mind, to hit these pit marks, okay? It acts as a seal. Where they've changed it now, I bet you this right here would be, back in the day, a 5 to 10 year shelf life. I'm dating this to the 70s, okay? But these are slick as a baby's butt. And that's the first thing I noticed here a while back, and I had mentioned on my live that I was going to talk to y'all about it, and it, you know, y'all know, because there is a definite difference. If y'all have those, this box and this box, I want y'all just to look. It's the same company, but they've changed something major. Why mess up something that works? Yes, this is a gold lid. Back in the day, your gold lids was great. Remember, Kerr talked about paraffin. I'm getting to the point. I don't want to make this too long, but y'all, this is imperative that we look at this together. Candy apple jelly. It's how I do my jelly, guys. This was done a year ago, July 21. I just grabbed the first one I saw. Gulf wax. Yes, Lippy still uses Gulf wax. I'm not going to tell you to do that, okay? You got to do what is comfortable for you, but you still got to look and read and learn the guidelines. Remember, don't take that dirt road unless you're some scientist that can do the math. I'm not that girl, nor am I going to take a chance. But I still use the wax, and it has never, ever failed me, because what I have found in jams and jellies, you know, a lot of times you end up with syrup. Why? Maybe this was flat. Maybe it wasn't mixed right. Maybe your altitude. You know, I go on rainy days, sunny days. I look at things like that. I look at the humidity. And I've always said when I do my jellies, I add a teaspoon of lagniappe. So if I open this box, I've already got a container with a lot of this in it. I buy it in the bags, okay? I scoop out a teaspoon. But it's going to set up. My jelly's going to look beautiful. The next morning, it's like, oh, what happened? It's called elements, guys. We can't control it. And that's why I use Gulf Wax. You know, I've not even looked to see if it's recommended, but they still sell it. So, you know, and I got 25 boxes of this. Because I don't eat a lot of jelly, guys. But I know I'm set. Now, let's move to our salsa. Was it Lippy is the question that didn't pay attention to my headspace? Or did I have a faulty jar? All right, well, I'm going to show you. There's the salsa. Absolutely beautiful, right? You got a little bit up here. That's because, remember, it was boiling. It was cooking. No biggie. We opened a jar. We've been eating on some. Okay? Let me move those out of the way. See if I can do this. We've been eating out of this. But I'm going to put it in a little cup because I want y'all to see. This is the salsa we made yesterday, guys. Tell you what, I'm going to... Boop. There we go. See that? Look. That is the consistency that my family prefers. So you see it's liquidy, but it has that little bit of thickness. God. It's good. It's real good. All right. So, we have a ball jar here and flat. Ball here. We've been eating out of this one. But now let's get to either me or the seal. I want y'all to look. Remember the 2 jars we just talked about? Well, it looks like I got my headspace right. Looks like I got my headspace right. Or did I? So, we're fixing to open them. Remember, I'm culling these anyway. Just because the cold pockets, I'm culling them. All right, let's open this one. I hope you can hear. Well, what you heard was that last pop. Okay, let's open this one. See if we can do it again. That one was sealed. This one was not. I can tell the way it came up. But I'm still culling it. Y'all look down in there. So, this did not seal. This one, we know that it's sealed. So, was it the me factor? This one, yes. This one, no. Oh, I had them backwards. This one, no. This one, yes. So, let's go with the no. Y'all look at that. It's tomato paste. Dump that back in the jar. I said I was going to do this in 5 minutes. I lied. There's the other one. Look at that. So this is what I'm going to do. And if I make a mess, oh well. All right, let's see. The good one. Tell you what I'm going to do. Y'all love my video and watch. Watch what I do so y'all can see. Good one. Not good one. Is the camera doing justice? Guys, we can do everything by the book. Is basically what I wanted to say. I had to go around the world to get there. We can do everything by the book. And if there's failure, there's failure. As long as you went by the book. So I will never know, was it me or was it a manufacturer? I want to keep encouraging and teaching canning. The process. I'll even start pulling the pages to the recipes up. So if you have that ball book, you can follow along with me. I encourage everyone to preserve their food. Just please, please, please take the simple steps. 1, make sure you debubble, which I'm an advocate on that. Could have missed it, I doubt it. Headspace, I probably misjudged that one. Water bath canning. Start there before you move to pressure canning. But the biggest mistake you can make is to set a hot jar in boiling water. You want it hot. Everything has to have the consistent heat. I'm not here to scare you. I want you to keep following along. We will learn together. We will can together. But I was not about to dump this without turning that on and showing you guys. And then as I started looking at my flats, I was like, well, y'all call them lids, I call them flats. They have changed, but it's not going to stop Lippy from canning. But now I'm just going to do an extra step, and I'm going to check all of my flats. An extra minute to preserving my family's food. I can handle that. So I hope that I answered some questions that was in the email and maybe a couple in the comments. And this will give you kind of a, if you will, a short 101 showing good results, bad results, and pay attention to the products that you're using. Because I think that's going to be the key, guys. But never, ever stop canning. You know, there's somebody that says grow on. I don't know who that is, but I've heard it before. I'm going to tell you to can on. Because that's what we're going to do, and we're going to do it together. And we're going to do it to the best of our ability. But I'm getting those pH strips in. I'm going to test prior to water bathing, prior to pressure canning. And I'm going to test the product the next day. This ensures me. This will ensure you. So as we move forward to providing more and more at our individual home places on our means, we will learn together and we will educate one another correctly. So I got a mess to clean up, supper to cook, garden update tomorrow. Maybe it'll be cooler. Stay safe, y'all. Stay well. And as always, God bless. I love y'all. We're going to do this.